Hello everybody and welcome to Mario Kart Wii Wi-Fi Races Part 9. I'm your host, Games Extreme, and I am not joined with anybody from YouTube that I know of. We are using Daisy and the Mock Bike, and we're voting for GBA Bowser Castle 3. So, I've been trying to get more videos up, but if you haven't noticed, most of them are becoming laggy, but this one only lags like one time for around 2 or so seconds and then gets back into being really smooth again for the rest of the races. And it looks like we're going to GBA Bowser Castle 3, which was the course that I voted for. So, I guess I'll answer my first question, which comes from Commuter44. He asks 3 questions. His first one is, do you think they should make a second Mario Kart Wii? What retro courses would you add to it? If they would make a second Mario Kart Wii, I'm just going to list the retro courses I would like from the Wii. I would like the retro courses, I like Maple Treeway. That's a good retro course. What other one do I like? And that was kind of strange. I thought that red shell would hit me. It looks like we're trying to line up the shore. Never mind. Okay, some other retro courses I would like to see would have to be... I can only really think of one, and that's Maple Treeway. Ooh, and Mushroom Gorge. I would like to see those two in if they would make a second one. And his second question is, what do you think your VR would be if there was no max? Well, if you think of it, it would pretty much be the same. Because if you would do, the more VR you get, it would depend if everybody's went over the limit. Because if everybody's went over the limit, then it would kind of be more average. But if just mine went over the limit, then if I would say get like third, then I would lose a whole bunch of points if I would get last with just like 9,000 VR. If that makes any sense. And his third question is, would you like if they added a system to tell you what your rank was against all Mario Kart Wii players based on wins and lots of other stats including time trials, Wi-Fi wins, and losses, etc.? I would, to me that's too much stuff, and we fell into the lava trying to avoid the blue shell. But, to me, it would be nice if they just, it's fine with what they do with, like, just the rank, because it shows if you're somewhat good or not. Yeah, and his second part to the question is also, if you got to design the ranking system in the next Mario Kart Wii, how would you make it? I would probably make it like you have different kind of levels. Like, if you would do good in races, you would get somewhat like the VR system, but you wouldn't be able to lose rank, and you would get, like, kind of promotions. So say if I was, like, if you just started out, and you got to a certain rank, then you would become a certain other kind of rank, and we got squished by the Thwomp. He's a meanie. But, yeah, so if you would get a certain amount of rank, you would get promoted to a next sort of level, but you wouldn't be able to lose VR, which would be good. That would be the kind of ranking system I would like. But I got a lot of questions for this video, so if I can't answer them all, then I'm sorry, but I'm gonna keep trying to answer them as fast as I can. And it looks like we got second. Gold Raptor 17 asks, would you be happy if Funky Kong was not in the next Mario Kart game? I really don't have anything against Funky Kong, but I really don't like the way that different characters have different stats. I would just like to see all characters having the same amount of stats, I guess, like all the same drift and speed and whatever. Fudge817 asks, what's the most amount of points I've ever lost in one race? That would have to be 432, I believe it was. and that was due to I got target shocked twice in Mushroom Gorge, and I led the whole time other than the last lap. So I thought that that was kind of stupid, but I wasn't really expecting to lose that many points. Okay, NG3661 asks 2 questions. The first one is, if there was a course you dislike, and what is it, and what would you replace it with? I really don't like GBA Shy Guy Beach, and the course I would have to replace it with would have to be, I have to think of a good course that I liked. Well, there's lots of custom courses that I like, but if you're talking from a system, if it's a custom course, then I would like to bring in Insidia Castle. That's a custom track made by Mr. Bean. And his second question is, who do you prefer, Peach or Daisy, and why? I prefer Peach just because of the looks. Okay, Big N64 asks, I have to find his question here. What kind of Mario Kart Wii games would you like to see again for retro tracks on the Mario Kart 3DS? To be honest, I don't really care about the 3DS that much. I'm not that much into handheld games. Besides the Game Boy Advance and Color, I don't really care for the DS kind of series that Nintendo has made. But yeah, those are gonna be all the questions that I have. Sorry if I rushed through some of them. I just had quite a few more than usual, so I had to answer them quite fast because it's almost the end of the video already. So yeah, if you have a question you want to ask me, just leave a comment and I'll answer it in the next video. And looks like we're gonna get first place after we do a little bit of a 360 action there. Ouch. Yeah, that's right. So, I guess I'm gonna start wrapping stuff up here. This has been Games Extreme. If you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, and check out some of my other videos. So I will see you in the next video.